Hey guys, welcome back to the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Psychoduck, and I'm here with a feature for one of the first two conversion maps that we've created. If you missed out on the conversion announcement, I highly recommend you guys go back and watch that. It'll explain everything. Because if you don't know what conversion is, this video is going to be a whole lot of gibberish to you. But this map is designed strictly for conversion. This was the first one we made. So we were actually simultaneously designing the map and the game mode around each other, which got pretty crazy at first, but the map actually plays really well now. After 5 months of testing, we made tons and tons of revisions through the testing, and it plays great now. But it's an excellent demonstration of what can be done with conversion. It's a little bit on the simpler side of things, but it works really nice. So here I am in offense on phase 1, and I'm actually pushing up on this waterfall building here. And these buildings, these structures are extremely important, really defined neutral grounds like this one, to actually act as focal points on the map, because with a single static objective, you need more than just the objective to focus on, because if that's all there was, there'd be no strategy, and it would be kind of a fustercluck. So here we are moving into phase 2, and I know it's going kind of fast. We actually have a full round of Firebase gameplay up on the channel. It went up the other day, so you guys can check that out if you want to see the gameplay more naturally and in more detail. But here we are pushing up into phase 2. After phase 1, of course, some weapons become available. So for the attackers, you're going to get a sticky detonator and a saw, and the defenders are actually going to get a sticky det and a saw also after phase 1 on here. And the sticky det can be pretty effective at planting it near the objective, which can be a bit of a douchebag strategy at times, but it can also be pretty effective. Also, your personal ordnance is going to be great for resupplies in conversion if you guys haven't played it yet. But anyways, something that's kind of cool about phase 2 on here is the way you can plant the objective. You can actually choose exactly where to plant it, within a certain defined area. So you can actually plant it behind some pillars on the platform, and it's really effective. And then when you get the rocket hog up like we have now, you can really rain death down with the rocket hog. So something that's kind of cool about the rocket hog on this map is that you kind of want to use it as more of a mobile turret than as a fast attack vehicle. So it used to be a chain hog, and we actually swapped it out for the rocket hog for a few reasons. But you'll see in a minute we're kind of going to drive the rocket hog up onto this ridge here. And while we're kind of trapped there, it's definitely a risky position to take the vehicle, but it can be very effective. You can get your gunner a great line of sight on parts of the objective, but he can't really see the approaches too well, and it's definitely very limited, and it's very easy for the other team to push the hog and take it out while it's up here. But it's a great example of risk versus reward. It can be a very effective position to hold. And it also outside of a hog, that's just another great position to hold. But here we are moving on to phase 3, and the phase 3, or Charlie building on this map, is really cool. We rebuilt it multiple times during testing, and we finally arrived at this building. We're really happy with how it plays. The cool thing about the building is that it's got this kind of front upper floor, and that upper floor is going to be really important to hold for either team. It's going to be really contested. And from that you can control the approaches to the objective, but you can't actually get line of sight on the objective at all. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic. It's highly contested, but it's very the sightlines from it are very controlled, as you can kind of see. We can't really see out the back doors very far, and that sort of thing. But it works really well. And again, you can choose where you plant that extraction beacon. So if you plant it in the right place, you can actually see it if you're holding from up top. But here I am on defense. You'll notice the defenders coming out of their spawns, which the spawns are very safe on here, but coming out of their spawns, they kind of have this little platform which not only blocks line of sight into their spawns, but also gives them a little position to push up on before pushing into that Charlie building. So that's just another interesting dynamic, and from here they can go straight into the Charlie building, or they can go over to the left and hold this position up here, which is of course connected to the Charlie building by a bridge, or they can go to the right and go through the cave. So there's always lots of options, and there's lots of ways. I know I was using the same loadout for this whole match, but there's always lots of ways to you know, use different loadouts to be successful, to help your team. They all mix and match really well, and you know, Conversion really lets you play in a variety of different ways and just be really competitive and work with your team and have a lot of fun. So you know, stay tuned for Conversion tutorials for our second feature, which will be Colony, coming up pretty soon, and for all kinds of other great Forge content in Halo 4. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. This has been PsychoDuck with the Halo Forge Epidemic, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.